Stay tuned for our updated rankings of the top 25 teams in Florida in this edition of Double Take. What's going on, guys, and welcome to this week's edition of myGSPN's Double Take. I am Ricky Saborido.
And I'm Will Saborido.
And as always, we would like to thank our sponsors, GardenGrocer.com and youdiscoverflorida.com.
That's right. Today, guys, we are going to be covering the top 25 rankings for the state of Florida. We had a lot of good games this past Friday.
A couple top 25 matchups.
Even a top 5 matchup. Let's dive right into it.
Let's do it. We're going to kick it off with number 25, Apopka. They moved down 3 spots after they lost a tough game to Jones in the Legacy Classic at Camping World Stadium. They lost 21-12. Apopka moves down to 4-1 on the year. Jones improves to 5-1 on the year.
Coming in at 23, we have Venice. Last week, they were unranked. They are 3-3 on the year. Get this, Rick, they're 0-3 at home, 3-0 away. You do not see that often. You're probably wondering why at 3-3 they are ranked. Their two of their 3 losses on the season come to IMG Academy and St. Francis Academy, 2 of the best teams in the entire country.
Yeah, tough schedule there. Coming in at 21, we have Clearwater Academy International. This is the second school that was not ranked last week. They jumped 11 spots to get to number 21. They have scored 312 points so far this year, only given up 87. Great ratio there. Their only loss this season so far comes to the number 40 team in the nation out of Ohio.
At 15, we have Rockledge. They moved down 3 spots because they did take a loss on Friday to the number 24 team in the entire country, St. Ignatius out of Ohio.
Shout out to Ohio.
Absolutely.
At number 14, guys, we have Cardinal Gibbons. They remain the same as last week at 14, but they did lose a good game to American Heritage, who is number 8 in our rankings this week.
At number 12, Rick, we have Jones. We mentioned them earlier. They did beat Apopka to move up 4 spots in the rankings. They are 5-1 on the year, and again, that Apopka win was huge for them.
Big time for them.
Huge momentum builder for them.
We're going to go all the way down to number 5, guys, Edgewater High School. They remain the same at number 5. We mentioned last week they had a big game against Marietta. They traveled up to Georgia for that game. They ended up losing 39-24. Marietta, on the other hand, they improved to number 17 in the national rankings. So great job for Marietta. I still have the same expectations for Edgewater as I did in the beginning of the season.
Wasn't the worst loss ever. Great team in Marietta, so
for sure.
Edgewater still looking good. And now for that top 5 matchup we were talking about earlier. Number 3 faced off against number 4. I'm talking about Northwestern defeated Central. In Central, 30-20. They flipped spots, so now we have Northwestern at 3 and Central at 4.
Both schools have 2 losses so far, so pretty even there. And as always, guys, like clockwork, number 2 St. Thomas stays undefeated, and number 1 IMG Academy 6-0 undefeated.
They're not going anywhere.
That's right. I can't believe how far along we are on the season so far, Will. We're getting close to playoff time here.
Absolutely, and the later we go into the season, the more important these games become, because you want to start getting wins at the end of the year and build momentum heading into those playoffs.
Absolutely. It's going to get interesting here.
That's it for our show today, guys. We'd like to thank our sponsors.
Garden Grocer, if you are staying in the Orlando area at one of the Disney resorts, place an order for groceries to be delivered to your room at the time of check-in. Save money and time by shopping with Garden Grocer. And also, You Discover Florida. If you're looking for a new restaurant, hotel, or attraction, check them out on Instagram at youdiscoverflorida or youdiscoverflorida.com.
By the way, guys, myGSPN is looking for interns. So if you love sports and talking about sports, then myGSPN has just the job for you. We are looking for writers, reporters, and photogs. So if you're in high school and are eager to learn, then reach out to Brianna Gonzalez at brianna.mygspn@gmail.com.
That's it for our show today, guys. Again, I'm Ricky Saborido.
And I'm Will Saborido.
And as you know, it is your sports.
All you,
all the time.